In the wake of years of ill will between two bitter rivals, the US and Saudi Arabia are finally embarking on a path towards reconciliation, one that is filled with potential diplomatic and economic benefits, but fraught with political risk. Guided by an ever-changing geopolitical landscape, leaders from both countries have taken steps to strengthen ties, offering an opening for meaningful collaboration while inching closer toward partnership. In today's video, we'll explore how emerging motivations and unique policy initiatives led to this point of cooperation and examine why the prospect of mending differences has captured global attention in recent times. Hello and welcome to the Businessville. Before starting our video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell for more amazing content. Now, let's get this video started. Tensions between the US and Saudi Arabia. The past decade has shaken the faith of many Saudis, who feel that their affinity to and affection for the United States are not matched by American politicians, officials, and journalists. The United States seems determined to make Saudi Arabia a pariah, as promised by US President Joe Biden during the 2020 election campaign. This mistrust dates back to the presidency of former US President Barack Obama. When he negotiated the nuclear deal with Iran in 2015, the Saudis interpreted it as a rejection of a partnership that had become a source of stability and strength for both nations. Aside from that, the United States has blocked numerous significant weapons deals, particularly with Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. The deterioration of US-Saudi relations reached a new degree of severity in the past year. Washington and Riyadh engaged in a public dispute, with the US threatening to punish Saudi Arabia. Reason behind US recalibration. After all of this, why does Biden want to re-establish relations with Saudi Arabia? In December, Chinese President Xi Jinping returned from 3 consecutive summits in Riyadh. The first with Saudi Arabia's King Salman and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the second with Gulf Cooperation Council leaders, and the third with a larger group of Arab governments. Several public and private agreements on energy, trade, investment, and technology cooperation were reached as a result of the summit marathon. The summit cemented an ever-closer economic and security partnership. Saudi Arabia provides 18% of China's energy requirements, and it is increasing orders for petrochemical, industrial, and military equipment, the majority of which it formerly purchased from the United States. Chinese policy is basic and simple. Beijing proposes a bargain to Riyadh: sell us your oil and help us stabilize global energy markets. Choose whatever military equipment you desire from our inventory, and benefit as you see fit from our collaboration in defense, aerospace, the automobile sector, health, and technology. In other words, the Chinese offered the Saudis a deal that resembles the US-Saudi agreement that stabilized the Middle East for 70 years. How to damage control. How does the US intend to perform damage control with the Saudis? Washington now seeks to maintain the remaining influence it has in the region and gradually rebuild ties. This year, the Biden administration has decided not to follow through on threats to retaliate against Saudi Arabia for an oil output cut last year, and is stepping up security coordination to oppose Iran. According to officials from both nations, they are moving forward with new military and intelligence programs, as well as sensitive attempts to limit Iran. In addition, when OPEC Plus decided to reduce daily oil production, US politicians were furious, and in December, a bill was introduced in the US Congress to withdraw the limited intelligence support the US supplies to Riyadh for the Yemen conflict. This action was prevented by the combined efforts of the Biden administration and Saudi government authorities. Also, 1 month earlier, in November, the United States government hurried to a court to shield the Saudi crown prince from prosecution. The Biden administration informed the US court that Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's standing as a sitting head of government protects him from a civil lawsuit. During the same month, the US and Saudi Arabia revealed vital intelligence regarding Iran's plans to launch an attack on Saudi territory. The United States followed next and sent fighter jets and bombers to Iran in separate displays of force. According to Saudi authorities, this marked a significant turning point in bilateral relations and fostered a broad atmosphere of bilateral goodwill. Whatever disagreements have lingered between these two nations, their willingness to come together opens up possibilities they couldn't have imagined before. Hopefully, this new epoch of reconciliation will bear fruit in terms of larger changes in Middle Eastern and US politics. All eyes are now on these two powerhouses as we await with anticipation as to what lies ahead for US-Saudi relationships. That was it for today's video. What are your thoughts on the video? Should Saudi Arabia embrace the United States reconciliation proposal? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your time. We'll see you later.